Let's start by opening a new metric assembly. And we'll go to our parts library, and under our class files, we'll see a folder called Cam Hammer 1. Double click on that and drag in the base. Let's follow that by the cam balance, drag that in, grab that center cylinder and lock to that cylinder. We'll go back now and drag in the follower and align that axis with this axis. And that's upside down, so let me flip that over. I'll hit select. Now I'll go back to path here under assemble and grab on this back edge, that point, and I'll get this back edge of the cam and green check mark. And let's just add a motor to that and see if it runs okay. Rotational motor. Select our cam and we'll spin around this axis. Let's increase the speed also to 444. Enter, and then simulate motor. Take our defaults and hit run. Now let's go back to our parts library and drag in the hammer. Before I do that, I'm going to put it into the orientation that I want. So I can spin it around in this window, and however it looks in this window is how it will show up when I drag it into the main window. And drag that in, and see how that's the same orientation. I'm going to hit select. I'd like to place this point in this hole, but I can't see it here, so I'll identify this and go to view and change this to blue clear. So now I can see how deep that hole is the hammer goes in. Go back home, over here to connect. I'd like to connect this end point with this point right at the end of the shaft there. And then I'll go to planar align, and I'd like to line up this face. It's critical you use the option float with this face. Now those two faces, they're parallel, offset. If I spin this around, I notice that this isn't in the hole correctly. I zoom in there, and so I need to go back here to axial align and line this hole up correctly to this hole. And that's what I want. I'll fit the view, simulate motor, and we'll run this again.